Well, President Biden is urging millions of Americans who are now eligible for a booster shot to go get the added protection against this virus. This comes after the CDC recommended certain groups get a third dose at least 6 months after receiving their second dose. Natalie Brandt has the details.
The White House says tens of millions of older and vulnerable Americans can now get their Pfizer booster shots. The president says he will get his.
The booster shot is free and easily accessible. Go get the booster.
President Biden's comments come after CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky overnight signed off on a series of recommendations made by an advisory committee, agreeing boosters should be offered to people 65 and up. It will also be available to people 18 and older with underlying health conditions. But in an unusual move, she put back in the recommendation for a third dose to individuals whose jobs might put them at risk, such as healthcare workers.
As CDC director, it's my job to recognize where our actions can have the greatest impact.
Moderna is in the process of seeking FDA authorization for a booster, and Johnson & Johnson is expected to follow suit. The administration's health officials hope to make additional recommendations in coming weeks.
The FDA is working closely with Moderna and J&J to get and process their data as quickly as possible. This is a high priority.
But the top priority remains getting shots in the arms of unvaccinated Americans.
Listen to the voices of the unvaccinated Americans who are lying in hospital beds, taking their final breath, saying, and literally we've seen this on television, if only I'd gotten vaccinated. If only.
Anna and
we're going to bring
Sunny
you back later.
have to leave.
Yeah.
COVID also caused a scramble on The View. Two co-hosts had to leave during the show after testing positive ahead of an interview with Vice President Kamala Harris. She did the segment from backstage instead. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, the White House.
The White House says the vice president did not have contact with the host before the show.